I'm Jasper, I'm 15, and I'm learning to fly because I believe I want to be a pilot someday. When I was younger, I always used to look at planes, and my dad's just bored of serious, and I'll be his co-pilot. So.
My name is Paul. I'm an instructor at GoFly Aviation in Caloundra. So today I'm going to take Jasper for a climbing and descending lesson, and I decided that today, because we've got a bit of cloud around as well, and we'll want to make it a little bit more applicable. We've got some mountains to the west, so we're going to go climb and descend around mountains and dodge some cloud. Jasper, he's pretty young, he's only 15, but really switched on. So a lot of what the young ones struggle with is confidence, where they're a little bit timid on the controls. It's a good and a bad thing in terms of flight training versus ages, whereas the older people, they've got a bit more maturity about them, and once they get the concept, they follow it very nicely. Whereas Jasper, a little bit of confidence building, but like a sponge. The flight with Jasper today, it was actually really good. He actually surprised me with his level of skill already. Not even 3 hours in, and he can already multitask. So that, in relation to leveling off particularly, a lot of people will continue to climb instead of leveling off and staying at that level. Whereas initially he struggled with it, a little bit of simple instruction, and he managed to actually level off using our LPAT acronym. And he managed to level off and maintain that level. Similarly, he knew not to over-rev the engine on climbing. Nearly did it once, but you know, with a little bit of clever instruction, he managed to maintain climbs without obviously pitching the nose up and destroying his airspeed.
Okay, so we've got flaps out, and we're pitching for 70 knots. Now we've got a positive rate of climb at 650. Let's go one stage of flap. Now let the nose push forward just a little bit, and we're going to have to trim that out as well. Nice. So keeping 70 knots on the airspeed indicator. You can look at either this one or this one. Yeah. I was old school trained, so my eyes always gravitate towards this one. Yep. And go flaps all the way up. So if this coolant temperature did start spiking, what we could do is just lower the nose a little bit and reduce the power and just accept a reduced rate of climb. Yeah. So keeping our eyes on temperatures and pressures throughout the whole process is actually quite important. Yeah. Considering this big fan in front of us keeps us cool, and it needs to have all its temperatures and pressures in the green. If that thing stops, you'll visibly see us sweat.
So using different rates of climb and rates of descent, he got the concept really well. I tried to trick him on our rate of descent by asking him to increase the rate of descent, where I was kind of hoping he'd push the nose down, which would increase the airspeed, but no, he was clever enough to use the power instead.
If we wanted to keep our same airspeed but increase our rate of descent, how would we do that? We would. There's two things. We could either lower the nose or we could adjust the power.
Yeah, the RPM.
Okay, cool. So let's kill the power all the way. Just for instance. So let's go to the extreme. They've got no power. And let's pitch the aircraft for 100 knots.
Savannah 4296, base 09, full stop. Your choice.
So now we've got a descent rate of like 1300 feet per minute there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's decrease the rate of descent. But we want to keep the same airspeed.
Yeah.
So we want to keep that's it there. So just add a little bit of power. And let's see if that's stable. And let the trend of the aircraft, and let the energy and the performance all settle. And let's readjust if we need to maintain 100 knots in airspeed. So our rate of climb and rate of descent is controlled by power, and airspeed is controlled by pitch. Now that's something very important to remember.
Yeah. He was really good with that. Didn't struggle with too much, funny enough. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to pick on something, but overall really good flying level. Only 3 hours in, so well done. So yeah, there's a bit of competition with father and son, because that's what his dad to fly, and he got his dad, he can fly pretty well now. So there's definitely going to be a bit of healthy competition there. As a result, on his only his third lesson, I managed to talk him through his first landing. So, and that's now on video. That'll be with him forever. So a little bit of healthy competition for sure, and I kind of hope that Jasper is going to outdo his old man.
So we want to push it down, push it down, push it down, and then we're going to try and fly it as far as we can. Push it down, push it down, push it down. Okay. Bring the power all the way off. Now what we want to do, nose up, hold it, hold it, hold it, nose up, hold it, hold it. Don't do anything, don't do anything. Nose up, nose up, nose up, hold it, nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up, hold it, nose up, nose up, nose up. You did it! I actually wasn't helping, I was just there just to stop you just in case if you did a butt move. That was actually all you. Nice work. Why not?
So my dad's just got an Series SR22. I'm really looking forward to flying that piece of machine with him. It'll be good. It's like a Ferrari of the skies. I think I'll be the better pilot of my dad, to be honest. That's like the main goal. I'm going into grade 10 next year, 2021. And I'm hoping to get my flying license before I get my L's or something. That'd be good.
If you would like to see more aviation videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you would like to watch some of our online lessons, visit gofly.online. If you would like to learn to fly, visit www.goflyaviation.com.au.